Alrighty, good morning, everybody. We're gonna start with our power-ups in the chair here this morning. So we'll go ahead and do 10 of those. Four more. Good, we're gonna do 10 rocks. We're gonna go ahead and rock and reach. Good, and then 10 twists. Good, and then we're gonna do our steps. So bring your feet together and take that big step out to the side, opening up those arms. And 10, nice job. We're gonna work on our flow next, starting with our power up and going down into our step. Here we go. And power up, and rock, and twist, and feet together for our step. Good, going back to our power up, here we go. And rock. And twist. Feet together for our step. And power up. And rock. And twist. Feet together and step. One more time. Power up. Rock. Twist. Feet together and step. Nice job. We're going to combine our power up and our step now. So you're going to start with the power up. Good. Bring both feet together at the same time, and then do your step to each side. And then bring your feet out at the same time, come down and power up. Feet together, step together, step together. Both feet out and power up. Feet in and step. Try and make it really strong and big. Big feet out and power up. Feet in and step. Feet out and power up. Feet in and step. Two more. Out and power up. In and step. Out and power up. In and step. Good. We're going to combine our rock and our twist next. So you're going to rock and reach. Rock and reach. Good. Big power out with the legs. Open the arms and twist. Good. Bring the feet together. Rock and reach. rock and reach. Bring those feet out, open up, and twist. Feet together, and rock. And feet out, and twist. Feet together, and rock. Feet out, and twist. Feet together, and rock. Feet out, and twist. Feet together, and rock. Feet out, and twist. One more time. Feet together, and rock. Feet out, and twist. Nice job. We're going to do a couple of leg stretches while we're still in the chair here. We're going to reach that right leg out straight and lean forward so you feel a stretch down the back of that leg. Gonna hold it for another count of 10 here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. And we're gonna hold that for another count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Right leg's gonna cross over the left. Push down till you feel a stretch. If you don't have that hip mobility, just try and bring it up towards your chest and fold. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time on the right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch. Left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and stand up and do our standing power moves next. I'm going to move my chair out of the way here. Alrighty, we're going to start with our power ups and standing. Here we go. Come down, power up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We're going to do our rock next. Rock and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. 10 twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 stops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We're going to do 10 hand flicks. You're going to spread out your fingers, and then you're going to powerfully make a fist, and then spring the fingers out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now that we have our hands warmed up, we're going to go through our power moves one more time. But this time I want you to focus on where your hands are and making sure that they're spread apart just like mine and that your eyes are following them. So when we come down for the power up, the hands are going to come out in front, spread apart. They should be in your view. And then when you power up, keep those hands apart, those fingers spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Moving on to our rock. As you rock and reach up, I want you to spread out that hand and I want your eye to follow it. So I want you to look up towards that hand. So I'll put my camera up a little higher so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. For our twist, hands apart. You're going to turn and clap, and when you do that, I want you to turn your head towards the direction you're going. Turn and clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. For our step, when you reach that hand out, make sure it's spread out. You're going to turn your head towards the direction you're stepping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now we're going to do the flow of the standing power move. So starting with our power up and coming down to the step, I want you to add that finger sleigh and your eyes focused on where the hands are going during the flow. So here we go with our power up. Our hands are coming out in front and spread and open for the power up. Rock and reach, head looks towards that direction, rock and reach. Open up those hands, turn and clap. That head turns towards the hand you're turning to, and clap. Feet together and step. That head turns, those fingers are open. 1, 2. Good. Back to our power up. Hands come forward and open. Rock and reach and look. Look. Turn and clap. And stop. Nice job. We're going to head back to our chair now. All right. We're going to go ahead and work on our sit to stands and our forward weight shifts. So we're going to do both. And if you need to just do the forward weight shifts, you can. But the idea is that you do one forward weight shift and then one sit to stand. So you're going to reach forward again with those hands spread out, and you're going to do that forward weight shift and back down, and then the forward weight shift all the way through to the sit to stand and come back down. The forward weight shift, hands come open and down. Forward weight shift and stand. Forward weight shift, those hands are splayed. Forward weight shift and stand. And down. Weight shift and stand. Weight shift and stand. Weight shift and stand. We got 3 more to go. Weight shift and stand. weight shift, and stand. One more, make sure you really spread out those fingers as you do that forward weight shift, and then up for the stand. Nice job. All right, I'll give everyone a second to grab a sip of water if they need it, and then we're gonna do a little bit more with the sit stands. So our next task is gonna work on some of your strengthening needed for sit stands. So when you go to stand, you're gonna kind of hover over your chair. So you're gonna do that forward weight shift and just kind of hover right above the chair. So I'm gonna turn mine to the side so you can see a little bit better, but I'm gonna reach, weight shift and hold. We're gonna count to 10, and then you're gonna come back down in the chair. Here we go. Reach forward and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can't see my hands super well, but my hands are sprayed apart again. So you're gonna reach forward, keeping those fingers apart, and up, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We got 3 more to go. Forward weight shift, hands are in front. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3. We got 2 more. Forward weight shift. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, make sure those fingers are apart and you really reach forward with your hands, allowing your weight to come forward. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. That one's definitely really challenging. What we're going to do next is a series of different power moves for a certain amount of time, with the goal of you doing as many as you can in that time frame. So we're going to do 45-second intervals with a 15-second rest for each of the moves. So the first one we're going to do is going to be the power up. So sitting in your chair or standing, whichever you decide, you're going to come down and power up. And I want you to do as many of those as you can in 45 seconds, provided you're still keeping the arms big and you're hitting each of the positions. If you get going too fast and your arms start getting too small, you're not getting the full benefit out of it. So go at your own pace. Here we go, 45 seconds and go. Keep it up. As you power up, really think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Almost there. Really power up. Even look up towards the ceiling to really get yourself in that power up position. 5 more seconds. And stop. Nice job. We got a 15-second rest. And then we're going to do the twist, either sitting or standing, for the 45 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and twist. Make sure your hands are apart and you're turning and looking at the direction you're going. How many can you do in 45 seconds? Count them out loud to yourself as loud as you can. 1, 2. Really loud, you can do it. Almost there, 15 more seconds. Can you get at least 5 more in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We'll take a rest. You got 15 seconds before we do our step. We're going to change the step a little bit. It won't be out to the side. It'll be a forward step with the hands coming forward and back together, alternating legs. And go. Hands are apart. You're stepping forward with that foot and bringing it back in. If you're standing, it's that same thing. Step forward, together. Forward, together. Keep going. Count out loud. How many can you get? Almost there. 10 seconds. And stop. 15-second break. And then we're going to switch to our rock. We're going to do the rock where you reach down towards the floor and that other hand comes up into the air. You'll want to reach with that arm and hand as high as you can and stretch out those fingers. Here we go. 45 seconds. How many can you do? If you're in standing, get in that squat position and see how many you can do reaching down towards the floor, together. Towards the floor, together. Keep going. Almost there. Five more seconds. Good, and stop. 15-second break, and then we're back to those power-ups and sitting or standing. Here we go. Down and power up. Stretch out those fingers. See if you can get more this time around than you did last time. Count them out loud. Keep going. 15 more seconds. Look up towards the ceiling. Really get that shoulder back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take a 15-second break, and then we're going to switch to our twist. Remember, keeping those fingers nice and apart, turning and looking in the direction you're twisting. Here we go. Turn and twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Make sure you're opening up in between each twist. 10 seconds. Twist, open, twist, open. Keep going. And stop. Go ahead and take your 15-second break. And then we are back to our step, reaching forward, hands are apart, together, forward, together. And go. Count them out loud, really use that forward weight shift. I'm going to turn my chair so you can see I'm really reaching forward and together. Bringing the arms down and in, up and out. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Last is our rock here, so we'll start that in just a few moments. Remember, you're rocking and reaching towards the ground, either in your chair or in standing. That opposite hand is coming up. My fingers are still apart, my hand is nice and big. And go. Rock and reach. Count them out. Can you get more in this time than you did last time? After this, we get a water break. You can do it. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll go ahead and take a little bit longer rest for some water, and then you can go ahead and get back in your chair. All right, I'll demonstrate our next exercise while everyone is getting that drink of water. So the first thing you're going to do is do your step to the side. So you're going to step to the side together. Then you're going to step to the left side together. And then you're going to do that forward step and that rock, forward step, rock. So that's the feet. We're going to add in some arms. So you're going to do your side step. Hands are apart, together, side step, together, forward step, those hands come forward, fingers are apart, forward, together. So we're gonna do that for our 45 seconds as many times as you can. I'll go slow so you can follow along with me if you don't quite remember the pattern. Here we go, and go. Forward, together, forward, together, side, side, forward, together, forward, together, side, side, forward, together, forward, together, side, side. Feel free to go faster than me if you think you have the pattern down. I'm going to keep going slow for those that need someone to watch. And stop. 15-second break. And then we're going to do some squats. So you either have the choice of those forward weight shifts, or if you want to join me in standing, we're going to do a squat and a power up. So you're going to come down in that squat with those hands forward and power up, squat down and power up. Here we go. 45 seconds and go. How many can you do? Get those hands in front and open, down and up. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Our next exercise can be done in seated or standing as well. We're going to do jumping jacks. So either step together, step together, or in the chair, it'll be step together, step together. Here we go, 45 seconds. And go. How many can you do? I'm going to keep going slow for those that need to follow along, but I encourage you to push yourself and do as many as you can in the 45 seconds. Count them out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to go ahead and get down on the floor now if you're going to be joining me on the floor. I will also show what to do in the chair if you're going to stay down in the chair. If you're on the floor with me, we're going to start with just some power-ups in the 4-point position here. So we're going to be coming down and powering up. If you're in the chair, you're going to go back to the chair power-ups. We're going to do as many as you can in 45 seconds. I'm going to give everyone about 20 or so more seconds to get down on the floor before I start. Alrighty, from everyone I can see on my screen, it looks like everyone is ready. So we're going to go ahead and start. Down and power up, go. How many can you do? Keep going. 20 more seconds. Power up. Keep those hands apart, fingers open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll take our rest here, and then we're going to go ahead and lay down on your stomach. Our next one is going to be our rock and reach from the prone position here. So you're going to rock and reach, rock and reach. If you're in the chair, you can either do the rock towards the floor or the rock and reach that you're familiar with from the chair. Here we go, 45 seconds. Go. How many can you do? You're halfway through class. Only 30 more minutes to go. Five more seconds. And stop. Alrighty, our next one, I'm going to give everybody 2 choices. The first is going to be more challenging. The second will be an easier version. So the first option is to come up in a plank position. So you'd be in this position here, and you're going to take a step with each leg, trying to keep that back straight. If you don't want to do that, then you'll be on your hands and knees, just doing our traditional step that you're familiar with. If you're in the chair, you'll go back to the steps to the side with the arms opening and closing. Here we go, whichever version you feel most comfortable doing. And 45 seconds, go. If you're in that plank position, really think about keeping your stomach muscles nice and tight. If you're in this position here, think about bringing that foot up to match your hand. Nice job. Almost there. and stop. Our next one for 45 seconds and the last one before we grab another drink of water is going to be our rock. So you're going to be here in that 4-point position. You're going to rock back towards those heels, and then you're going to come forward, dropping the hips. So I'll show that from the side as well. Come down, forward, and drop those hips. If you're in the chair, I want you to focus on rocking in 2 directions. So you're going to start with that forward rock and back, and then I want you to do a side rock and side rock, and then you're going to go back to forward rock. Here we go, 45 seconds, starts now. Rock forward, right and left. If you're in that chair, really think about off lifting the hip there, not putting weight on, and try and get it fully off the chair. Rock, rock, forward, rock, rock. Nice job. Keep it up, 20 more seconds. Keep going, forward, rock, rock, rock forward, side, side, and stop. Nice job. We'll go ahead and grab a drink of water, and we'll still be down on the floor, so don't clear your mat just yet if you're down there. So the next couple exercises are going to really work on your core strength like that plank did. So the next one we're going to be doing is going to be a bird dog. So what you're going to do, you're going to be in that 4-point position, and you're going to reach opposite arm as leg, really engage those stomach muscles, keep them tight, and reach out, and then switch sides without tipping over in any direction. If you want to do the easier version of that, feel free. What you're going to do for that is just lift the arm. So you're just going to lift the arm, and then you're going to lift just the leg, 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 and then back to arm. Here we go. I'll do the easier version, but feel free to do that harder version if you want. Here we go, 45 seconds. Go, arm, arm, leg, leg. If you're in the chair, reach with that arm to the side, leg to the side, leg to the side. Arm, arm, leg, leg. Lift the arm, arm, leg, leg, arm, arm, leg, leg. Keep going, arm, arm, leg, leg. Good, and stop. If you typically use a chair for a floor transfer, I'll have you grab that so it's close to you so that you can use it to push up off of. If you don't, then you don't need to hang on to anything. And then I'll show the chair version as well. So if you're on the floor and you'd like to use the chair, then I'll have you move it towards your weaker side. You're going to push on that chair and stand up, and then use that chair to come back down. If you don't typically use a chair, then you're just going to come from this kneeling position and stand up, and then go back down to that kneeling position. If you're in the chair, you're going to work on strengthening those quads, which will be important to eventually be able to do that. So you're going to kick forward, really squeezing that leg and bring it back down, and kick forward and back down. We're not going to do this one for time. We're just going to do 5 repetitions on each leg. If you're doing the kicks, I want you to keep kicking until we're done with the floor transfer. So we're going to start with our left leg up in front. And then hand on the chair if you need it for support and safety. Here we go. We're going to push up and stand. Give everybody a couple of seconds to do that. And then once you're up, you're going to nice and slowly come back down. If you're not safe doing the floor transfer or your legs are too tired, please go back to the kicks. We really want you to maintain safety. We're going to try and go back up for our second rep. And then we're going to slowly come back down. That's 2. We're going to come back up for number 3 and back down. Up for 4 and back down. One more time, 5 and back down. If you have a chair with you, you're going to bring it to the other side. Then you're going to bring your right leg up in front. And if you feel you need 2 chairs, you can do that as well for extra support. But we're going to try and do 5 reps this way as well. If you're doing those kicks, keep trying to focus on making that quad contract as you lift that leg up and really make it strong. Here we go. Coming on up. 1. Slowly come back down. Coming on up. 2. Slowly come back down. Up for 3. And come back down. Up for 4. And come back down. 5. And down. Good. We're going to stay down on the floor now. So go ahead and clear that chair out of the way if you're on the floor. The last thing we're going to do on the floor today is going to be our twist in this position. So you're going to reach through, dropping that shoulder down, and then coming up to the sky. If you're sitting in the chair, you'll do the same. So you'll come arms on your knees. You're going to reach through, dropping that shoulder down and up towards the sky, alternating arms. 45 seconds and go. As many as you can. When you reach that arm up, think about stretching out those fingers. Really stretch them out and turn your head towards the direction you're lifting that arm. Nice job. 10 more seconds. Good. If you're on the floor, go ahead and clear your mat and head back to your chair. And then we'll all grab a drink of water real quick and then reconvene in the chair. So it's been a while since we've done kind of a get to know you activity. So I think we have some new people since then. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on some more sit to stands, but I'm going to call something out. And if that statement applies to you, then I want you to do the sit to stand. If it doesn't, then you just stay in the chair. If you don't want to do the sit to stand, you can do the forward weight shift and down, stretching out those fingers. If you're doing the sit to stand, really power up and get those hands apart. So I'm going to go ahead and call out the first thing, and then we'll see how it goes. So first one is going to be, if you like bananas, do a sit to stand. Come on up. Good. Next one is going to be, if you like strawberries, sit to stand. If you're wearing blue today, sit to stand. If you plan on going up north for Memorial Day, sit to stand. I live here, so I guess that counts. If you have a white car, sit to stand. If you live in a condo, sit to stand. If you have a cat, sit to stand. If you have hardwood flooring in your house, sit to stand. If you like to garden, sit to stand. If you grow your own fruits and vegetables, sit to stand. If you are or are a retired healthcare worker, sit to stand. If you worked in the automotive industry, sit to stand. If you worked in the retail industry, sit to stand. If you worked in the business industry, sit to stand. If you held a management position, sit to stand. If your favorite color is pink, sit to stand. If your favorite color is yellow, sit to stand. If you're wearing shorts today, sit to stand. If you're wearing a t-shirt, sit to stand. If you have a dog, sit to stand. If you live in the city, sit to stand. If you have a farm, sit to stand. If you like to be outside, sit to stand. If you've ever done rock steady boxing, sit to stand. If you've ever been to a Parkinson support group, sit to stand. If you've ever done Tai Chi for people with Parkinson's, sit to stand. If you've ever done one of the Michigan Parkinson Foundation walks or fundraisers, sit to stand. If you've ever done yoga for people with Parkinson's, sit to stand. If you've ever done dancing for people with Parkinson's, sit to stand. If you've done another exercise technique I didn't mention for people with Parkinson's, sit to stand. If you like summer as your favorite season, sit to stand. If your favorite dessert is M&Ms, sit to stand. If you like pie, sit to stand. Nice job. I hope that helps everybody get to know each other a little bit more. I know you can only see so many people on your screen, but I definitely learned something, and I'm going to have a couple of questions at the end for a couple of people. So what we're going to do next is kind of work on that breath work with our power-ups that we have the last couple of times. So your feet are going to be apart, and on the way down, I want you to take a big deep breath in, and I'm going to count to 10. And I want you to try and hold that deep breath for as long as you can, and see if you can't get a second or two more each time we do it. When we come up for the power up, I'm going to have you breathe out. Here we go. Big deep breath in. And reach down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 seconds on the way up. Blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Big deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And in. out. In. And out. Last one, in. And out. Nice job. We're gonna do a few stretches to wrap up here. Bring that right leg out in front, lean forward so you feel a stretch in the back of that leg. And switch. Good. We're gonna go ahead and stretch kind of out the arms a little bit while we stretch out the legs. So I'm gonna have you bring both legs out to the side and really try and feel a stretch through the inner thigh. While you do that, I want you to focus on bringing your hands out. And then as you lean forward, try and keep your core tight and your hands spread apart. Good, and come back together. We're gonna stretch just the right leg. So the right leg's gonna come out to the side, the left leg will stay bent. Lean forward till you feel a stretch down the inner thigh. And then we'll try the left. Nice job. We're gonna stand up for our last couple stretches here. You'll use your chair for support or a wall if it's close by. You're gonna bring one foot behind and one foot ahead. You're gonna try and straighten out the back leg so that you feel a stretch kind of near the calf in the back of the knee. So I'm lunging forward with my front leg, and then I'm allowing that other leg to straighten out as much as possible with my toes facing forward. And then I'm gonna switch legs. Remember that back leg is gonna try and stay straight, the front one's gonna bend, and you're trying to keep that heel on the ground. You don't wanna have it up. We're gonna switch one more time. I'm gonna bring that left leg back, drop that heel, keep my back leg straight while my front one bends forward. And switch. Good, facing forward now. We're gonna do 2 deep breaths to end. Arms at your sides, take a big deep breath in as the arms come up, deep breath out as they come down. In. And out. And in. And out. Nice job today, everybody.